I should probably record some Minecraft. People always seem to like it when I do that. I get a lot of views, you know? Okay, let's do... Wait, what? Minecraft 1.8? Am I dreaming? Ow! Oh, no. Pitching myself so this seemed to work. Wait, that means... It's finally here. Hello, everybody. I am Silldrip80, and I'm here today to tell you all about villager breeding in 1.8. And hopefully we can go deeper into just breeding and just tell you everything of how it works. Or at least I'm hoping so. So, how do villagers work now in 1.8? What's a little bit different is that now they need food. They can harvest crops, and they need food to be able to be willing to breed. So right here I have a little farm, right? 9x9 farm, right? So what we could do right now is just put a couple of villagers in here, right? We need farmer villagers because they're the only ones who actually farm. Not every villager will farm. Just remember that. You see how he's the only one who just went for it? This is kind of gruesome episode. I'm gonna have to apologize. Look at this guy go. He's just all over it. I tried to record this earlier today, and they were not going for the potatoes, so this is much better. And we'll just give him a bunch of potatoes, you know? He'll just want to keep on picking them up. And now, we can try to give him a little friend. Oh, that was easy. There we go. Instantly, they're trying to get as many potatoes as possible. So, this can be used to our advantage. We know that villagers need food to breed, and that if these guys have enough food in their inventory, they'll be willing to breed, but they'll also throw it at other villagers. And then they'll pick it up, and then they'll be able to be willing to breed. So, we can use this to our advantage. So first, right now we see that these guys aren't breeding, right? That's because there's technically not a village around. You see around us, there's nothing here. There are no doors. Just remember that. So, how villages work, you can either have a naturally spawned one, or you could make one. A village is defined by having so many villagers per so many doors. You can have more doors than you have villagers, but and you can have more villagers than doors, but they're not going to be willing to breed. So if the villager to door ratio, I'm sorry I'm stumbling over my words, honestly, it's like really early here, but I wanted to get this episode done. So villager to door ratio is 1 villager equals 3 doors. It doesn't make much sense because you'd think it'd just be 1 house per villager, but apparently it doesn't work like that. So we have 2 villagers here, which means if we had 6 doors, the village would be full. So that's what we're going to do. Let me get rid of some of this. Okay. Actually, let's not put these doors here, because I should probably explain something else. So, if I were to put 3 doors, where's a good spot for these? 3 doors here. Oh, there were trapdoors there. Oh, that could pose a problem. If we were to put, this is a bit of a makeshift thing here. Let's put 3 doors right here. Didn't mean to open them, but it's fine. So, right now, we have 3 doors, and you would think that would mean this village is now full, because there are 3 doors. No, there should be 6 doors. Math. There should be 6 doors, 3 for each villager. The village is now full. But it doesn't work like that. We need blocks on top. And we need the outside of these doors to have a clear line to the sky block, which this has. And I don't know why I put that there. That can, they can be stuff behind it, but there can't be stuff in front of it. And there can also be half closed, so I could have it like that, but it's less effective for some reason. I can't really figure out why. There's some reason in the code. So now this village is full. There are 2 villagers or 6 doors. We could add another 3 doors now. And it starts to rain. Pretty cool, right? No. Let me toggle. Is it toggle down? So now there is room for 3 villagers here, right? So these guys just cleared out that entire field, which I'm kind of surprised about, to tell you the truth. But now that there are there are 3 spots left in this village, and that means there's 1 extra spot that can be filled. They're going to try to fill it once they're, willing. So once they've got enough potatoes, and they get in the mood, I guess, just by chance, they'll start the breeding process, and they'll either one of them will walk up to that, or they'll both just fall in love instantly and just hearts will be everywhere. Oh, look at that, look at that, look at that. He just threw potatoes in his face. It's like, I love you, potatoes. I love you, potatoes. It's a delicate dance. You see what I mean? It won't be for certain that they'll do it each time. There's hearts. So a good way around that is if you were to put both of these guys into a little 2x2 area, right, like this, right? Oh, shoot. Something's happening that you guys won't understand if you're a complete noob. There's no doors over here, you might notice, but this village over here is actually interfering with this village. And if on contrary, I probably should have put these guys a little bit further away. They're filled up with carrots right now, so they're very willing. But a good way to make sure there is a baby each time is if you put them in a little housing like this. Just a 1x1 area would be even better. It's just that if you have to give them potatoes in that way, because, or it's going to be really slow because they have to have so many potatoes in their inventory before they start breeding. So, oh, I didn't mean to throw that. So if you just had, 2 villagers in here, the chances of them breeding successfully is much greater than when. Why is there a cow in there? I have to get him out. Saving the wildlife. 2014. So yeah, the chances are much greater that these guys will breed than these guys. So I should probably kill these guys because they might start interfering. Jump boost. This stuff I should probably go explain later today. Oop. Inventory is filled with potatoes. And shoot. Simple enough. So, like I said, there are potatoes, and there is 3 spots for a village. These guys will start making babies, or a single baby. They'll have 1 baby, and then the village will be full, right? You understood that? I hope so. So once they have that 1 baby, then you have to add another 3 doors, or you have to remove the baby from the village. Well, this can be achieved a couple different ways. First off, you could build this way up high in the sky, and you could, the babies will like run off the edge here because they don't realize this is a trap door. So they'll just run off right off the edge, and I'm gonna replace these, and they'll fall down there, and you can take a look. Okay, maybe we can't. There is actually like a little water system going all the way down to the center, and from there they fall down into this little containment chamber, I guess you could call it. But you need the babies far enough away so that they won't conflict with the village. So you'd have to build this way up in the sky and go down about 100 blocks. This guy should be good. Just enough so so that the doors that we're about to build are about 100 blocks away, like I said. And yeah, I'm just trying to make sure I got everything because I don't want to tell you guys false information. So now we're going to remove these doors I just put down and explain to you something that's a little bit harder to understand. It kind of doesn't really make sense, but it's here in code, I guess. So you saw that I was trying to put doors on this platform earlier. Well, now we're going to do that again. We're going to put the same number of doors, all 9 of them, like I had down there, up here, and we're going to cover them up. Now that I think about it, actually, these doors look like they are covered up, but it does work. I promise you that. I have seen it in action, and we will check out a really nice one that looks like this, but it has a lot more villagers and a lot more breeding happening at all times. So the way these guys have actually stopped collecting potatoes. Interesting. So interestingly enough, if there is a doors up here and there are villagers down here, I'm pretty sure, correct me if I'm wrong, but these guys are part of the village right now. But maybe, wait, no, they're not part of the village. I don't know why, but they aren't. This is 1, 2, let me count a better way. One is the potato line, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 is the floor. So 6 blocks up, the platform around that top block is this. Then we will put a villager in there. It doesn't matter what kind of villager. He does not have to be a farmer because he'll never leave this. He is now a part of the village. That's up here. There are room for 2 more, as we said. But you may think that these 2 are counted as it, but they aren't. Now these 2 know that there's a village up here, but they know also that they're not part of it. So what do? They have babies, and they try to send it up there. Now it's not like they'll pick the baby up and try to throw it up there. No, it's like they just have a baby, and the baby runs around and does whatever, basically. So, in other words, until the baby actually gets up there, these guys will just keep breeding. You see where I'm going? Infinite breeding. Yes. So try to get these guys breeding a little bit again, but since I killed all those villagers over there, they're probably a little bit traumatized, and they might not be breeding for a couple 5 minutes. Oh, never mind. Oh, look at the creepy walk. Oh, that's the best part. He does the creep. This might actually work, because it looks like the other one is not. No? No? Aw. Ooh. The other one has bubbles. Hearts. This is like a really weird dating show where you just watch me. Oh goodness. Can you feel alive tonight? Oh goodness. Well, you see now that it is working. That these guys, they're just really bad at timing their love. But they're trying to make a baby so they can send it up to this village up here. So, but, not so, but, we're not going to let the baby go up there. As I just said before, we're going to try to get the baby to fall off the edge here, and he will come down here, and we can actually keep him here, because this village up here will not count for it for some reason. I can't really figure out why that's in the code, honestly. No baby? Okay, well, I mean... Oh look, a baby. Look at that. 2 babies, wow, it was twins. Twins! You had twins, ma'am! Congratulations! So yeah, the babies will start running around like crazy lunatics, and they'll fall down here. Simple, simple, simple. But some of you may be asking, why do we need villagers? That, good sir, is a good question. So we all know villagers can trade for items. Ooh, wow, that's a really good trade actually. I need to look into that later on. It looks like this guy has a lot of trades unlocked already. What we could do is we could just trade potatoes, right? He'll reopen that trade. See anything else? Oh wow. We could just keep trading to get emeralds, right? And then let's come over here away from everyone else, try to get. And then this guy. Let's get a right. Let's try to get him to give us different trade, because that's not a very good one. Now see, this guy will give us redstone lapis, which is really good for this update. That's actually spectacular, and I probably should look into that as well. So let's say we want some lapis. Yeah, give us that lapis. Oh, you also get experience. Don't forget about that. You'll reopen that trait, and you get Eye of Ender, Glowstone. You never have to go to the Nether. I'm not sure how many traits these guys have. There is probably answers to that in the Wikipedia. It looks like our village babies have fallen down here, or at least one of them has. Oh no, they're both down here, okay. Yeah, see how that works? Yep, so there's also a blacksmith we'll try to get, because his deal is actually also pretty good. Oh, that's lapis. Oh, well, we could look at this guy. Oh, these guys are really good. In fact, this would be a good time to... No, it's not. I actually do need a blacksmith before we move on to a different world. We will hopefully get one here. Accidentally made a baby on the dead villager's body. It's kinda sad. Dang it, get out of here. Oh my gosh, for like the 5th time there. This is ridiculous. Oh, there we go. Okay, so we could get actually tools from this guy. First trade's always the worst. That's always a given. Let's just face it. Same. Iron. See, we're getting into deals with enchantments. That's really fun. Maybe, yes, you will. Now, ooh, now look at that. Now you could take this sword. Oh, that's actually a really cheap trade too. We could take, say, a couple of these, and we could go over to this anvil, and now we have a sharpness 3 and breaking 3 sword. Isn't that good? Now, see, we just got that for free because it didn't take anything but time to plant these potatoes, right? And we just got a free diamond sword basically. Now You could also use the Rotten Flesh trade for free, because that would just require AFK time at a zombie spawner. Or if you like to hunt, you could do that too. Hey, doing the creep walk again, cool. There's also the paper trade, which is pretty cheap as well if you just had a sugarcane farm. But I find that AFK time is better in my opinion. So let's quit this world. Of course it started raining again, but that is completely fine because we're done with it. We're going to go to my Let's Play world. Hopefully... Oh shoot, we are in a bad spot. Right now, if you haven't seen my Let's Play world, you should go check that out, because that's actually a pretty cool series that's going to happen. That's happening, excuse me. We've dug a big hole. Like, I literally dug all of this, and it's ridiculously big. And it took me like 8 hours. Not at one time, of course. That is right there. That is something I cannot show you. Sorry. How did... What? Get out of here. What's he doing there? Okay, this is mine. It's not as pretty as the other one, but we've got a lot more villagers. So you see, there are actually 15 doors. It's a 5x3 hole up here. I tried to make it centered. That's why it's oddball numbers. And you see, I have a bunch of farmer villagers, and I have paper villagers. And yeah, there you are. And that's all I wanted up here. Some of them I accidentally had a little accident the other day. But you can hear, if you wanted to know about that, you just go check out my Let's Play. Because I record everything. Well, not everything, but you know what I mean. I try not to do anything off camera that isn't too spectacular, unless it's just tedious work like digging a big hole. So you see, there's a bunch of villagers, farmers, pretty specific. They're throwing potatoes at the these librarians here, and the librarians will pick up the potatoes to be willing to breed, and then they'll have babies. They're going to take a minute because I just killed one down there. That's another thing that kind of bugs me, because I like to kill villagers some days. But you know, life goes on. So, do you think we can make that jump? It might be worth trying. I think I can do it. Oh, I did it. This is the base part. So here, this is really bad because I haven't put any color in it yet, and I literally just carved things out of the stone, and I just put cobblestone where I accidentally messed up. It's gonna get prettied up, but so here, this guy is super good. This is a really good example of what a good librarian is like. So you see up here, he has Looting 1, Protection 3, and Silk Touch books. So, Protection 3 and Silk Touch, and name tags too, which is actually pretty, which I think all of these guys will have that kind of trade, all of them have the same kind of trades, but you see this guy has Smite, which is a pretty good trade too. This guy has Fire Protection. I don't think I have any more. I also have some of just these guys that I haven't unlocked yet because I don't have enough. I don't have enough. Oh, that's interesting. I don't have enough emeralds right now. I haven't gotten a good stockpile because I only have bones. But I just realized that if I get a farmer villager, he might be worth keeping because he has potato teal. I can put him right here. So there's one more thing I thought I should explain. Iron golems are a big part of the villager system as well, and it just so happened that I have built an iron golem farm. So this took a really long time to build. I explained it also in my Let's Play. So to get an iron golem to spawn in a for say village, you need 16 villagers. 16 times 3 is 48, I think. Yes. Which means we need 48 doors. So I put 4 villagers on each corner, and I have it looks like 6 doors on each segment, which means there's 12 doors on one side, and 12 times 4 is 48. Perfect, right? So in here we'll just have a platform for spawning down here, and a platform for spawning up here. The goal is just get pushed right in the middle, and I explained this in a little bit more deeper detail in the Let's Play, as I said. So if you really want to find out about like the specific stuff I'm doing that I've showed off here, then check that out. Otherwise, I think I've explained everything about the new villager system. If you're still confused, tell me. I will do a follow-up video. This is just from I think 3 hours of playing, minus a stack, because I actually took out a stack to make some stuff. I can't remember what anymore. And the golems will just fall down here. So other than that, I think that's it. This has been an awesome episode. I hope you all understand the new process for villager breeding. Very loud cars in the background, you have to excuse that. And ooh, we've got unwelcome visitors. That's not good. It's not good at all. Anyways, thanks for watching, everyone. I hope you enjoyed. Stay tuned. Maybe I'll do a 1.8 update video, and we'll understand everything that's in this update, which is quite a lot, a bountiful amount, in fact. See you all next time. I'm out. Peace.